Hi. There's just something kind of like weighing on my heart right now that I really, really need to just get out, and I don't even really know what I'm gonna say, but I'm just gonna say it. So I, with my life and my mind and my worth and my being, my humanness, and just the fact that I live on planet Earth and that I have free choice and free will and free speech, or at least I feel like I should, and I feel like that is like my birthright of a human being. Now, when we're talking about things that are outside of our own personal control, things that are bigger than us, and that our humanness and our brains really have no way of predicting the future or having all of the information or anything, which I like to call the unknown unknowns. Because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow, okay? Who knows what's going to be happening by the end of the year, or next year, or the next year, or the next year, or the next year. All I can ever do is speak for myself and try to speak in a way where I'm not really anti anything, because I'm really not anti anything, because literally things come up. I choose to use my words in a way where I am for things. And just with the vibration of my words and the way that I say things, can hold a completely different weight, and is the word that I'm looking for, credence, to what I'm saying. I believe that's what I'm trying to say. Because here's the thing. I am not okay, and I do not condone anybody trying to tell anybody really what to do in their own life, okay? I am not married. I do not have any children. I live alone. I have 2 dogs who, thank goodness I have them, because they are literally like my support animals, and I think it's very good to have something to love. But I also own my own business and have no employees, and I've also deliberately chosen my life to be this way. To be, I grow my own food. I'm aware when I take, baths or, have my heat turned up a little bit more, that I might be using a little bit more, than my fair share of electricity or whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm conscious of so many things that I'm like not doing, such as drinking, smoking cigarettes, littering, there's several other things. I mean, there's a certain carbon footprint that we all, just by existing, simply existing, that we are going to have on this planet. But what I believe is that I'm earning my place here, and I'm earning my time here, even though I don't feel like it's something that I have to learn, because I believe that, like, just having the awareness of what I am doing to, like, myself and to the world around me, and that I do have conscious awareness of the words that are coming out of my mouth and the actions that I'm taking. I want to make sure that all of that, like, lines up with each other. I'm always treating people by the golden rule. When I'm having a conflict with the person, I believe that there are ways to resolve it, even in the agreeing to disagree, and then deciding, now that you have more information, every day, like, we are absolutely 100% evolving and growing and learning every single day, and the world is expanding, and at a much higher rate now than it ever has ever before. And I think for a very long time, there have been patterns in history that we have looked back on a few years later and been like, what in the world? And honestly, I have kind of just been reflecting, even in the past year today, and the last 2 years for sure, but even in the last year where things are a little bit different. Like, there have been things such as what words mean in the dictionary that have been twisted and warped to mean something that they are not. And truly, please do not, this is not an insult to anyone, but there are a lot of people that are really just not that intelligent, and like, sometimes, like, things there are ways to hook people and to tug on their whatever you want to call it, your conscience, maybe. But at the same time, you have to seriously be able to look at the other side of the coin and ask yourself, what in the world is going on here? because things just seem a little bit too fucked up. Just seem a little bit too fucked up. Now, if Mother Nature has decided to unleash this killing beast on us that is going to make everyone sick and die, that is Mother Nature's prerogative, okay? Now, of course, the smart thing would be to try to come up with a solution for this, and be completely transparent and honest, instead of trying to twist words and definitions of things that are also unknowns. Now, I don't want to sound like a psycho conspiracy theorist, but really, like, there is so much that goes on that fully is like public knowledge that I think is so fucking fucked up that I will not put anything past any of these people, okay? Anybody, like, you know, with power and money and the way that politics and religion, like, and medicine and like insurance companies and pharmaceutical company, like, I mean, can anybody say that any of them are perfect? Because what that would be saying would be that each of us humans that works for those things would have to be 100% doing their part, and maybe they don't even know what they're doing. This is what I know. I am unapologetically free. My body and my mind, I literally have to protect myself, because for me in my life, I am the only one that I can even focus on or worry about or even like do anything about. I have no control over what anyone else does. And to be quite honest with you, that is literally something that I do not even freaking care about, because I am self-aware enough to know that. Okay? Like, I am not stupid. I know that I cannot control anyone except myself, and I learned that a long time ago. That seems like common sense if you have lived any time of life whatsoever. So I really wish that people would just get that and let everybody do their freaking own thing that is best for them. And really, it's none of your freaking business what anybody else is doing at all. At all. I love everyone so much.